Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth, and in today's episode we're going to be covering some things over here on Global, discussing the current celebration that's been ongoing for the last 9 weeks and kind of what I'm expecting going forward, because there actually is quite a bit to be excited about over here on Global especially. So what we'll do is we'll cover the off season. I wanted to scroll down here first, the 2 million downloads, and discuss what we've been going through. And we'll just see how the world brings us. We also dropped, they dropped Hairu inside the game, so we'll cover her stats and skills after I talk about a little bit more here. So the 2 million download celebration has been ongoing over here on Global for the last 7 weeks. And so we've been getting a new festival unit every single Tuesday for that entire period of time. Going through that, we started with the Blue Kaneki, Ghoul Heisei, Shirazu, Ryakira. Then we got Takizawa, Urie, and now Hairu has been dropped, so now we're only missing the Festival Hinami currently. And by what that means that there's only one festival unit left before we reach the final week of the 9 consecutive weeks of celebration. Now, my assumption personally was that they were going to drop Black Reaper on the 9th week and have that be their way of celebrating. However, upon half of the units being dropped from like Takizawa onwards, we had Black Reaper drop very mysteriously. And so not only did we have these 8 banners of festival units, during this time we also had banners for Dollhouse Juzo and for Black Reaper, which took up even more of our Haka. And so going into this scenario and this entire celebration being made to be leading to the half-year anniversary of the app, I can only imagine we're getting something sometime soon. Because we've had now 7 weeks going into the 8th week of the celebrations, and we still have the 9th consecutive week of celebrations coming up. So I don't quite know what this means over here on Global, and I don't quite know who's going to drop afterwards, but we've had some data mines recently that seem to suggest that we're getting a new game mode or some new content to the game that are going to revamp some of the things that you do in terms of the flow. Stuff like movement speed and attack speed are 2 names that were really important, as well as stuff like groups like Aogiri, CCG, and Teku, stuff like that. And so if on the next Tuesday, when they drop the final Festival Hinami, they also drop the new update with the brand new game modes, that means that both Global and JP will be at the same exact point, and after Hinami, they can both have the exact same unit come out, which could, in fact, be whatever anniversary unit's coming to JP sometime soon. So, very interesting state we're in over here, and it seems like they're leading up to this supposed half-year anniversary, which is on almost the exact same time as the JP 2nd anniversary over there. So, very interesting stuff. I definitely think that we're going to be leading up to something very fascinating. I talked about this on JP a little bit, but that's kind of the state we're in over here on Global as well. Additionally, we also have 2 new units inside the raids. Scum Like You Must Be Eradicated Akira Motto, which is apparently a confident behavior, and Red Fate Kosuke Hoji, the Fated Showdown. Also, Naki's here. All in all 3 of these units aren't too great. However, if there was any time to dedicate yourself to getting as much Haka as possible off of these quests and grinding them to max immediately, now would be it. Because if the anniversary is coming up, you're going to need to have as much Haka as possible, and maxing out each of the new units will give you 10. So this is a flat Akira and Hoji to give you 20 free Haka for whatever you want to do. All in all, excellent stuff, I would say. Get that done. I'm going to end up pushing that as much as I can. And we did end up winning the war over on human side this time around, which is super nice. So I ended up getting some tickets off of that. But before we go into that, let's go ahead and handle the very shocky wife that we call Hairu Ihei. So here we have the 7th week of celebrations, Hairu Ihei Merciless Reaper. Another red unit of which is in the festival banners, so they've definitely stacked it quite a bit right there. We've had a lot of releases recently that were focused around every single other typing, aside from red. Like, we only had Shirazu during the celebration that was red. So this is excellent. And she is the other best red unit currently inside the game. She's also guaranteed on step 7, which is super nice. And I really like her art in general. I definitely think that it's a very interesting style that they chose for it, with like the shocky whatever it is. I'm a big fan. Besides inflicting damage on the front row enemies and damaging one enemy's durability, her block rate also increases by raising her mastery level to make her a great all-around character. There's no doubt she will have an active role in even more various situations by unlocking her abilities, which give her an attack boost against several typings. So, Hairu Ihei, the red hero, has 6,185 HP, 930 attack, 590 defense, 12 AP, and 7 durability. All in all, pretty good kit, I would say. The HP is quite low, but it's made up for with a 600 in total defense. And she doesn't have any big boost toward any of her stats on her actual tree. So this is the point she'll be sitting at for most of her tree. She is easy to break inside raids from what I've seen. However, in general, with what her kit is like, she's really good at surviving. She also has unique ability of SSS minus Break Burst. Typically, I would say her Break Burst is one of the most important ones in the game, because her skill, the way that it works, is it does durability damage to one target, but does damage to all 3. And so she can get her break burst off on one target, and the other people on your team can get the other 2 break bursts for free and still have extra damage to get done anyway. Excellent stuff, I would say. She also has a block rate increase of 30%, 1.5 times killer against dark, light, and 1.6 times killer to speed. So all in all, she is very, very similar to a small version of Black Reaper in the fact that she is a break burst AoE unit, of which has both a dark and light killer and is neutral towards them. The difference for her is she also has a killer toward the person she's trying to be good against. Black Reaper has a break burst instead at his 10-10, while she's able to do more damage against the certain typing that she's built against. So not only is she versatile and can fight basically any neutral typing, she also can take care of the typing she's made to fight, which is excellent. And she also has You're Not Going Anywhere, increases your block rate by 30% for 3 turns, deals attack times 1.8 to front row enemies 10 times, and reduces durability of 1 enemy by 8. So in general, she's able to get a flat 60% block rate almost at all times inside raids, only breaks 1 target, and also does AoE to the entire enemy team. In terms of versatility and actual uses inside the combat inside the game, I would say that she's one of the best units. The issue is that she is a festival unit that requires dupes quite direly. When she is in the early parts of her tree on her banner, if we actually go ahead and check it, she starts out at 20%, which is 1 dupe, deals attack times 1.5 to front row enemies 7 times, reduces durability of an enemy by 4. So she can get the break that she needs, and she does have the same effect in terms of break 1 target, hit the others. However, she loses her guard rate entirely. The 7 hits is still a really good state to be in for early parts of her tree though. So she is usable in the early parts, but she definitely requires dupes to be the super overwhelming force that she's made to be. All in all, I would say that she's an excellent character that, unless you have stimulants that you want to put into her, it's really difficult to justify investing into getting her entirely. Especially because festival banners, you only get a guaranteed copy of her at 300 Haka in total. It's really hard to justify unless you can know that you'll get more than 1 dupe off of it. So all in all, I would say if you like Hairu, she is a super relevant character inside the meta right now, and she is a small version of Black Reaper that you can run alongside him if you're trying to build a good versatility team. All in all, that's my opinions on her, and she's definitely better than Hinami is. However, we might still be getting some units coming up inside the anniversary. I'm personally not even going to do the first multi on her banner, even though I have the 30 Haka, because I do think there's something else coming in the future regardless. So that's kind of what I was feeling about that, and we are going to go ahead and make a team real quick to hop into grinding the Naki level and try and prioritize that. Primarily, I do want to try to get him done almost before this weekend, so I can try and focus down on the Akira and the Hoji as well, because there's a lot of work to get done and very little time to get it done in general. And I'm probably also going to toss Eto behind Takizawa, just to get some extra DPS in here. And this should be good, I'd say. I'm also curious, hey, Eto, what is the status of your upgrade tree? Has not been touched at all. Wow. That's my global account. I've been really lazy around the other units that are around my entire account, so it's reasonable and unfortunate. But we will take that. We'll get one more upgrade in here, and then we'll hop into the Naki quest and see how the world takes us. Alrighty, boys, let's hop in. I do need to get an overkill here, so that's going to be our goal. I also want to point out, during a war, when Hairu is boosted, she will only be boosted for 1 week. However, she can do some crazy damage from what I've seen. Especially 100%, she's able to do some seriously... The word is ridiculous, I'd say, when it comes to her damage. So, generally, I think that she is a really good red unit. I think I just prefer Shirazu more as well, because Awakening units don't require more investment on a Fest banner. That's why I went for him instead of Hairu in general. It's hard to try and balance around that. Especially because Awakening units, while they are great, they're becoming less viable as time goes on, because you can't run more than one Awakening unit on any given quest, because that's how people fucking die. Also, I'm just gonna go all in. I'm gonna get the break with Takizawa. Do it. Also, I have him at 20% now. We're going to get 2 charge and that, and then pop off cross-dress Juzo as well. There we go. You know, I hop around a lot between the different things I call this Juzo. But in general, I feel like it's not a huge deal what you call a unit. I think as long as you know what you're talking about, it's probably alright. So we're gonna thrive our best and maybe not kill him on the first turn. Well, hey, we get to see his jailer outfit when he uses a skill. Ha ha ha. Oh god, the sounds. Ria. Oh yeah, so someone pointed this out earlier, and I didn't end up talking about it. So you may notice right here, there's a new addition to my headset. I can actually take this off and show. I taped a piece of paper to my headset. There's a reason for it. So apparently, at nighttime, my cats become extremely active for some reason, and I was really concerned about it. I was like, hey Sore, what is wrong with you that at 1 AM at night you decide to attack random walls out of nowhere? Turns out this headset, the light on it flashes. And when it flashes, it has the brightness of a laser pointer. And so apparently Sore was seeing my headset's laser pointer on my wall at 1 AM and attacking it and waking up my entire household without even me knowing. So now I have an addition to the headset to try and avoid mysterious 1 AM awakenings. We're going to pop into the Hoji quest as well here, I think. I think we're going to try to get done each one of the different versions of this. And why not just see how well we can do against it? Generally, I can't auto these very effectively, but they're not really that big of an issue. I also think that I'm just kinda... I'm missing a few levels in terms of my weapon levels, so that may be my main issue in terms of not being able to auto these. Someday, I'm sure. in some timeline, in some other world, I'm going to work on these characters, get them to 10-10. Hopefully during the next war, during the week-long thing. Hairu's level is one of the easier ones to take down from what I remember. I don't have a blue unit to try and tackle it just yet, but I feel like neutral typing shouldn't be too bad. Hinami is also a blue unit, so she shouldn't be too bad either to take down as a boss fight. Especially because I have the cross-dressed Juzo / dollhouse hero. So, it's good stuff. Global has been so much more fun since they ended up kind of just pushing all the way up. I find that there was a lot of difficulties where the community around Global had me not even wanting to record the game because it became so hard to boot up this game and be like, hey, Black Reaper's not coming. And that's just because the way I experience games like this is so different from everyone else, because not only am I tuned into the game itself and what it's doing and what it's trying to do, I'm also watching a community of people discussing inside comment sections, inside Twitter discussions, inside just different parts of what could be happening in the future, what hasn't happened yet, and what people are really, like, intent on getting. Like, Black Reaper inside the global community got so annoying at a point that I just entirely stopped the game until it ended up coming out. Well, coming out. Being confirmed to be coming because it was so meh. And that's just because I'm so in tune with the communities like this. It really is a unique way of experiencing it. It's kind of interesting in its own way. However, that's some good stuff right there. I like your eyelashes, Juzo. They look very nice. And we're gonna go ahead and do the Akira as well. Maybe we'll run a different team. We'll try and get, like, I don't know, who would be the hypest team to take down a green quest? Let's pop it in the motto and check this out. Okay, so we want Shirazu, definitely. Good plan. We want him instead of Juzo. Takizawa is good, but we've been using him primarily. Let's have someone else shine in the spotlight. We'll use... none of these work. It is very possible that this account is not made for experimentation, and so I will just use Takizawa and Shirazu. That is okay. Alrighty, boys. Let's do it. Honestly, in terms of 10 out of 10 skills that I have available inside this game, Shirazu genuinely might be the most important one so far. Getting Shirazu's 10 out of 10 skill is one of my biggest priorities because it is so overwhelming. 1.8 times break bonus alongside whatever attack buffer you get works really well. So during the war, instead of trying to go for Takizawa's upgrades, I low-key might just try and push Shirazu immediately up to 10 out of 10, and then he'll just be done permanently. I could just drop him entirely. Takizawa's gonna be a lot longer of a project to level up, I feel. Mostly just because he does cost an arm and a leg and a bunch of stimulants. However, get that break-ass good time. Go, Takizawa. Good job. Good job shukoking the shit out of him. God knows you really dislike our hero Amon. And, guess we're bringing in Eto. Sure. I'm realizing this may have been a mistake, but this is okay. This is fine. I'm just gonna try and get as much skill charge on Juzo as possible. And I'm gonna see how this world goes. Am I gonna be able to get a break here? Just out of curiosity. That's a big no-no. And, okay, bless Takizawa. What a hero. Now, I do have him at 20% already, so hopefully during the next war I can get at least a few stimulants to be able to get Takizawa up to maybe 40, hopefully 60. So once I do end up using him, I don't have to use him alongside Juzo in general. He'll just be good to go by himself. However, Akira, don't one-shot my team. That would be bad. You trash. Ow. Leave me here. No. Oh, jeez. Don't kill that. Shirazu, you have to live. Good job. We're gonna try to get a skill off with you and probably just win. This won't break, right? Good stuff. So I can try and get another charge on him, actually. Huh. Well, I guess we're doing that. Oh! Overkill! You got this, Shirazu! Do it! Get that overkill! Come on. Wow. Okay. Never mind. Apparently I need the break bonus to actually guarantee that overkill. That is very reasonable. But I'll take it. All in all, not too hard in terms of quests to beat. One good unit of any typing will end up kind of carrying you through everything. Hell, fucking Red Tatara can carry you through that quest, so not a huge deal. Worth grinding out. And before we end off, I did want to pop off the tickets I got off of the war currently. We got 1 SSR in both Dispatch and Normal, and 12 tickets in both versions. So we'll go through this just to end off some of this sweet-ass global time and just have a good-ass party. Let's pop off. I would love to get a Heisei. That would be real neato. That is not good. I mean, that was an Aratakizawa. I do need that for this account. I haven't maxed out him just yet, so I'll take it. And let's go ahead and pop off the sweet-ass SSR ticket and go, wow, sure do love that green Yomo. Because that apparently has been all of my pulls so far during the last little batch of war. Please. That's a CCG. That's better than nothing. All CCG should be new, aside from... This world is pretty wrong. However, Meat Pull Ammon is here, and I definitely don't care for him the most. That's okay. We'll just keep on doing our pulls. I'll sell him off to the ghoul slaves later. It'll all work out. And apparently we got an SSR off of our normal tickets. Can I get... Who's even inside it? Mama Heisei. That would be great. Oh. I guess I am missing quite a few dispatches right now, so any of them would be good. Strength over loneliness. Nice. Psycho is a dupe. I will take it. Not great, but I'll take it. And that is our status. Well, let's pop off our last voucher ticket. Come on, someone good. I would love for any point synergy, drop synergy. Owl would be great right now. I'm trying to think of who else is even available inside the banner currently inside Dispatch. Just a lot of characters, man. Just give me someone normal. Not Psycho. Rima is alright. I'll take it. Not too terrible. And that will help out my dispatching inside the next war as well. However, that's going to do it. It's okay. Hey, everybody. It's been a good war, and we're going to have a lot more coming to the game going forward in terms of banners and just stuff coming up in general. So, all in all, it's going to be a very exciting time for both Reinvoke and Rebirth, and I have a strong feeling that something big is coming on both versions. So, it's going to be very exciting, very fun, and I will see you guys when the experience continues. See you when Hinami drops on Tuesday. Bye for now, and I sure do love all that shit. Also, birthday Shirazu tomorrow. I'm not pulling on either version. However, he seems pretty neato. Whoops, I have no Haka because of Psycho. Oopsie poopsie. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Outros are weird, man. I don't know how to do them properly. Weird.